If you grew up in a black household, chances are you've watched Crooklyn more than once, probably while folding laundry or eating dinner with your cousins. Directed by Spike Lee, Crooklyn is a heartfelt, semi-autobiographical look at growing up in 1970s Brooklyn through the eyes of young Troy Carmichael. But what happened to the cast after the movie wrapped? Let's find out. This is Then versus Now, the cast of Crooklyn. 1. Zelda Harris as Troy Carmichael. Then, 1994. At just 9 years old, Zelda Harris carried the entire film as Troy, the only girl in a house full of brothers. Her performance was raw, natural, and unforgettable. Now, Zelda stepped away from Hollywood after a few roles, including The Babysitter's Club and an episode of NYPD Blue. Today, she's an advocate for mental health and community healing, and recently popped back up on social media, sharing her journey as a singer, educator, and storyteller. 2. Alfre Woodard as Carolyn Carmichael, the mom. Then, Alfre played the strong, no-nonsense mother of the Carmichael clan, a role that earned her critical praise. Already a veteran actress by then, she brought depth and grace to the part. Now, Alfre Woodard has never stopped working. From 12 years a slave to Luke Cage and Clemency, she continues to shine on both the big and small screen. With 4 Emmys and a Golden Globe, she's one of Black Hollywood's living legends. 3. Delroy Lindo as Woody Carmichael, the dad. Then, Delroy brought charisma, flaws, and musical soul to the role of the father, Woody. The character was lovable but complicated, just like real life. Now, Delroy is still commanding the screen with performances in Five Bloods, The Good Fight, and Blade, 2025. At 71, he's having a major career resurgence, and we love to see it. 4. Isaiah Washington as Vic Powell, the older cousin in Virginia. Then, Isaiah played the protective older cousin during Troy's summer away from home. A minor role, but memorable. Now, Isaiah went on to star in Grey's Anatomy and several films, but controversy over on-set behavior slowed his mainstream career. He's since pivoted to independent films and online platforms, where he still acts and shares political commentary. 5. Sharif Rashid as Clinton Carmichael, older brother. Then, Clinton was the trumpet-playing older brother, always clashing with Troy and dreaming of music. Sharif brought a grounded energy to the role. Now, Sharif Rashid didn't pursue a long-term acting career. He's kept a low profile and mostly stayed out of spotlight. 6. Spike Lee as Snuffy. Then, yup, that was Spike himself playing Snuffy, the glue-sniffing street teen who causes trouble in the neighborhood. A tiny role but iconic because it's Spike. Now, Spike Lee needs no intro. He's directed classics like Malcolm X, Inside Man, Five Bloods, and countless others. He's a film professor, producer, activist, and still rocking Knicks gear like it's 1994. 7. Von Curtis Hall as Uncle Brown. Then, Von played Troy's strict and eccentric uncle down south. Remember that awkward dinner table scene? Now, Von has had a long, successful career in both acting and directing. He's appeared in Harriet, Daredevil, and continues to be a respected figure behind the camera, directing episodes of Chicago Med and Godfather of Harlem. 8. Frances Foster as Grandma. Then, she played the feisty, stern Southern grandmother that Troy stayed with during the Virginia scenes. That character was pure classic Black family vibes. Now, sadly, Frances Foster passed away in 1997. She had a long career in theater and film, and her performance in Crooklyn remains a touching tribute to matriarchs everywhere. Crooklyn isn't just a movie, it's a whole feeling. From the soundtrack to the family drama to Troy's unforgettable journey, it captured the Black experience in a way that still resonates today. Some of the cast have stayed in the spotlight, others moved on, but their performances will always be a part of Black Hollywood history. Which character stuck with you the most? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Then versus Now deep dives.